Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. So as the title suggests above, today we're going to be unboxing the Redmi AirDots 3 Pro. Now this is a very interesting device here because it is a pretty affordable device, retailing in Malaysia for about RM260, and it comes with a ton of features in this device itself. So before I start off the video, I just want to say thank you to Dasher for providing me this review unit. If you do happen to want to buy the Redmi AirDots 3 Pro, don't forget to head down in the links below to check them out from Dasher themselves. So again, like I mentioned, it's 260 ringgit, but at the back here, notice that everything is in Chinese. Not to worry, I know a little bit of Chinese, so I'm going to help you translate it very quickly. So on the back here, notice that we have Bluetooth 5.2. It also says it has ANC, so that's good news there as well. It also has a transparency mode, so obviously if you put the earphones in, you can also be able to hear your environment. Next up here, we have gaming mode. Usually for gaming mode, it means that it has slightly lower latency in terms of the audio. Oh, this is a very interesting one here. The next one says that it is a multi-point device right here. So what that means is you can connect these earbuds here to two different devices at the same time. Very cool stuff. Obviously, this battery icon means it has a long battery. We'll talk about that later. And this one here, it says that it has wireless charging. Last but not least, it says it pairs with the Mi AI app, which I've downloaded, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. Alright, so that is the very quick translation. Now we're going to check out what actually came in the box. So I've got my red knife right here, and we're just going to unbox this very nicely. I'm a bit OCD with my unboxing, so I have to make it perfect. Alright, so just let's check it out. Come on, come on. And yep, it's coming off. It's coming off, and whoa, the Redmi AirDots 3 Pro. Now let's remove this guy and put it aside for now. We're going to see what other accessories came in the box. So notice that we do have a pull tab right here, very nice. And let's see what comes in this tiny little box right here. This looks definitely like the ear tips. So we do have 3 sizes of ear tips that you can see here. And of course, you also get a Type-C cable in the box. Very nicely done here. Nice packaging. I like the packaging a lot here. And we're going to focus on the Redmi AirDots 3 Pro. So unbox this little guy. Alright guys, so the first thing I noticed when I unboxed this guy right here is how light it feels. It definitely feels very lightweight in hand, and it fits perfectly well in my palm. Apart from that, it's worth noting that the texture on this guy right here is very smooth. In fact, it feels exactly like a pebble that I do have at the moment. And just look at the similarities of this. So this is like a pebble test, but yeah, it does feel very good. At the back here, notice that we do have the Redmi logo at the bottom, quite subtle. And at the front, you do have a tiny LED indicator here, as well as a button for you to press to connect to your smartphone. At the bottom here, you do have a pretty large cutout. This is your Type-C port. And yeah, that's pretty much how it looks like. So upon flipping the device open, it does feel quite nice. This flap feels very springy. In fact, it will not really open on its own. So I like that. Very firm. It feels high quality, guys. Quite premium coming from Redmi. And this is how the earbuds look like. They're both very shiny, and if I'm not mistaken, these are actually capacitive buttons, so you can just tap on it to adjust your volume, play the next song and all that. Very cool stuff here. So removing these guys for now, let's take a closer look. It does feel extremely lightweight. According to Xiaomi or Redmi, I think it's slightly less than 5 grams, and it certainly looks very nicely built as well. So notice here, we do have a couple of sensors on these earbuds right here that it is able to detect when you put them in your ears, as well as when you remove it, it will pause the music. Another thing that you need to know here is that these earbuds, you can just listen to one earbud without the other, without any issues. So that's great for any of you guys out there who just likes to listen on one single earbud. So that's what you need to know here. Of course, like I mentioned earlier on, it does come with ANC as well as transparency mode. And for that, you can actually download and sync your earbuds here with your smartphone, and then you can choose the levels that you want for your ANC as well as the transparency mode. So for that to happen, notice that this is all in Chinese here, and you actually have to put on the earbuds to set them. So I'm just going to put this on very quickly for now, and we're going to try and set it very nicely. Alright, so as soon as I put the earbuds in, there's a tiny notification bell that tells me that the earbuds are now in my ears. And if you notice here, this is transparency mode, and I can actually pull this bar here to actually adjust the levels of transparency mode. So now it is very transparent, and I can hear a lot of environmental noise. If I don't want that, I can just push it up Oops, there's only 2 levels. Yep, so 2 levels for the transparency mode right here. I'm learning as we go. And for the ANC, we actually have 3 levels. So this is light, this is medium, and we have your highest level right there. Of course, you can also set it to auto, so it will actually set your ANC levels for you. Very cool. I like the fact that it connects very easily with this app as well. So you must download this app, guys, if you're getting these earphones. If you go further down, you have your battery info right there. Pretty self-explanatory. And again, I think these are just some basic stuff that you will need to know. If you don't understand Chinese, yep, maybe leave a comment down below and I'll try and help you to figure out the app. But these 3 items here are the main ones that you should take note of. Speaking of which, but right now I have the earphones in my ears and it does feel very comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's pressing very hard against my ears. Comfort levels wise, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Very good. Another thing I did notice here is that because the earbuds are very small, so it sits flush in my ears, that's definitely a good thing as well, because when I lie down on my bed, I tend to lie down on the side here and it won't push the earphone further into my ear. Definitely a good thing there. Yep, I did test out a couple of songs earlier as well. Music sounds really good on these earphones. You have decent bass, very clear audio. So it's definitely quite good for all those of you out there who likes to watch movies as well as, like, you know, listen to music on your earphones right here. Now, in terms of gaming, I noticed that there was a slight delay, but hopefully these earbuds will get updated through the app itself, OTA. So, yep, this is what I want to share with you guys very quickly here with the unboxing of the Redmi AirDots 3 Pro. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!